Hey, what's going on? I'm Danielle and Ryan from St. Pete Run Fest. We're going to talk about this massively cool event that's coming up in November, the 15th through the 17th, right?
Correct, yeah.
So let's go. I want to go through everything because for someone who's not done St. Pete Run Fest before, which I actually is myself, and we'll talk about that in a second.
Yeah.
But what is the course like? Because I keep hearing, like, you got to do this one for somebody who's already, doing 5Ks, whatever, but for somebody who hasn't before and just loves St. Pete or wants to explore this area.
Yeah, well, the course is one of our biggest assets. I mean, if you've been to downtown St. Pete, you know how great it is.
It's amazing.
Yeah, so this is one of the very few races. It's downtown St. Pete. So right in front of the beautiful Dolly Museum, we turned that whole area down by the Saturday morning market into a huge wellness festival. So tons of energy, live music, and the course itself runs all along the water. Of course, with a 5 or 10K, depending on what distance you're going.
That's another thing I was talking to a couple people that I work out with, and because we're joining a team, by the way, Team Elevate. Make sure you join if you use the code healthy_U19. You get 5% off on your sign up fee at stprenfest.org.
Do it now.
Do it right now. So one of the things I was telling them about is so I am like more of a beginner. Definitely a beginner runner, and really more on the beginning side of getting into working out and fitness and stuff like that. But the people I go to the gym with are like intense, and I'm like, listen, there's something for everybody. You've got the 5K, you've got the 10K. Don't you have a half marathon?
We do have a half marathon.
So and you got stuff for the kids going on.
We sure do.
So all throughout that weekend, you can find something that fits, your lifestyle, your fitness level.
And then we also have challenges too. So so when you get the bug, right? So you do the first, you do a 5K, get excited. Oh, that was great. You can actually do a 10K and a 5K together. That's a challenge.
People do that?
They do.
That's
amazing.
I need to make friends with those people.
We have the Tortuga Triple this year too, which is running all three. So you run a 5K, a 10K, and a half marathon.
Do you know, are you able to count on hands, or do you need toes to count the amount of people that are going to do the Tortuga Challenge?
That's our biggest event, actually.
Really?
Yeah, we're expecting over 600 people to do that.
That's insane. Yeah. So for somebody, obviously, as you can see, the fear in my eyes of so a 5K is it's a very small deal to a lot of people. It's a very big deal to me.
Sure.
I'm
to
not,
a lot of people, yeah.
Running isn't necessarily what I'm the best at, but you and I talked in our first meeting about the different things. Now, I've been working at my gym and training, and I played a rollerball tournament yesterday for 6 hours.
Yeah.
And the endurance for me has always been my biggest problem, and that's starting to kind of really come together in a way that makes me not so scared about running anymore. And that's something I want to really talk to you about, is that you have people out there who haven't done a 5K ever, or it's been a really long time, and you have this mentality of, I don't want to race and I'm not going to do good, and kind of speak to that. And I know you even have a rookie program where you're helping people, get ready for this event.
For sure. Yeah, I tell you, I get that all the time. In fact, I remember my first race. I was scared. I'm like, why am I paying money to go run? And it's a race. It's going to be, I'm going to be nervous. I wasn't in the best shape. And the energy and the support of the running community is what makes running so great. I'll never forget, you get to the start line and you get the butterflies, the national anthem, the gun goes off. And then the support of the running community is what makes it so special. And just imagine running along. And the great thing about RunFest too is because it's the city's race, the city really gets behind it. So you've got all kinds of supporters as you go. So you get a little tired, you got someone there cheering you on. You got a drum line or some live music along the course. So, and then when you get to the finish line, that's what
I was going to talk. Because everybody wants to know. Everybody who does the races, they want to know. Okay, I'm putting in the work. What's at the finish line?
Oh my gosh! Again, what makes RunFest so special is the partners that we have.
Right.
So you get through the finish line. You're going to get this year. You're going to get organic fruit from Rollin' Oats, which is an incredible market.
Amazing.
It's awesome. You're going to get gelatos because you might want a little gelato from Pajuco, which is incredible. Then Outback Steakhouse Carrabba's are going to be there. So
you may
there may be a theme here. I do run because I like to eat and drink. So it is a big part of this thing because I think we can celebrate when you get done.
That's how when I work out, I do a good workout. I'm like, okay, I am okay to eat that now because I did a really good job at the gym. It's like that same mentality. And then let's talk the ribbon, the medal. Because I know that's another big thing.
Oh, the amenities are nuts. Yeah, so you're going to get all kinds of beautiful medals. You get, we're an ocean-friendly event. So for us, no single-use plastics, no styrofoams.
Oh, wow.
So all the 10K and 5Kers are going to get a beautiful Turvis tumbler at the finish line. You get a
that's
finish
awesome.
towel. You get so we load you up an incredible shirt, awesome medal, and then like I said, the post-race party is epic. So with Rollin' Oats there, last year they had their head chef come in and did smoked salmon.
Oh,
Did
man.
vegan bratwurst. I know that may not sound great, but it was incredible.
I would try anything
it was
that
awesome.
if Roland Oats puts in front of me, like I'm trying it. That's
It's
a
awesome.
general rule.
Yeah, and then of course Carrabba's and was there with chicken marsala. So yeah, so you get lots of goodies and
lots of goodies.
And well fed too.
So stpeterunfest.org is where you can sign up. Are there any deadlines that we need to know about? I know that along the way, rates go up a little bit. So are there any more coming up?
Yeah, end of September is going to be your next one.
Okay.
And I'd say that if you're interested, which I think you might be interested in, the challenges.
I'm interested in that. I am. It's funny because so the first time I met Ryan, I was like confessing to him how scared I am of running, and like it just wasn't something that I thought was in me. And I really, with this in mind, I signed up. I said I'm going to do this. I started doing stuff at the gym just to kind of build that endurance. And then yesterday, showing up and like really getting active for a very long time, like I'm up for something like that. I'm ready to explore. I think more than I realized that aspect of things.
You do 6 hours of rollerball.
Right.
I mean,
we were the champs, by the way. Like we were the undefeated champions. I'm also pointing that
What's
out.
13 miles, right?
Right,
You probably
yeah.
ran that much yesterday.
I mean, it sure did feel like it. If I didn't, it for sure felt like it.
Yeah.
I want to just kind of circle back to one more time to someone who is in that beginner spot, never done a race before. Maybe they haven't done a 5K in a really long time. What can they do to prepare? What are you guys offering to help prepare?
Sure.
What are your tips for that person so they can show up and feel like, hey, this is cool. It's going to be fine.
Yeah, so I think the first thing is just to commit, right? I think we all have that that concern about actually taking the step and taking the risk. So take the risk. Sign up.
Yeah, registering is that commitment.
The next part is we've got all kinds of wonderful running clubs and groups in town, like St. Pete Running Company is doing an incredible training program, which actually starts this weekend. So you're concerned, I've never done it before, I want to learn the proper techniques, I want to make sure I'm hydrated, I don't want to get hurt. So we have an incredible group like St. Pete Running Company out there, which does a formal training program. And on our website, we have a bunch of training tips too that we're consistently posting from world-class runners, average runners, just those that can actually share some of their insights on how to be successful, how to get out there, have fun with it, get fit, and not hurt yourself too, which is
very important. Well, that is amazing. I can't wait to. What would be your favorite? So for someone who hasn't run it before, like myself, you're running the 5K and you're on the course. What's going to be my favorite thing to pass? I'm gonna be like, man, I can't believe that this is what I get to run by right now.
Well, so we have entertainment every mile, right? So you're going to see all kinds of different entertainment. But I think probably my favorite would be the Presbyterian Church has their band right on the course. So a live band, which I think is super cool.
That's awesome.
We had the final kick, so many things. We had the Kawa final kick, which was pretty cool last year. We had mermaids on the course.
Okay, well, the mermaids would definitely be my favorite. Yeah. Right, when I run by the mermaids, I'm going to be thinking about, Ryan told me about these. Here we go.
Yeah.
So thank you
they have mimosas too, by the way.
Oh.
Yeah.
That sounds fancy.
Yeah.
That sounds necessary after you run a 5K.
Yeah, well, it's actually on the course too. Yeah.
So Ryan from St. Pete Run Fest, thank you so much for coming by. Sign up, stpeterunfest.org. Join our team. It's Team Elevate. If you use the promo code healthy_U19 to get 5% off your sign up fee, and we will see you. I will be eating all the chicken marsala. That is a challenge.
I can't wait.
And I accept it.
Awesome.